What's up, my precious little pack, and welcome back to VEGA Conflict. There's two things I'd like to talk about. First, the Pestilence event, and two, one of the current coin offers that is going on. And yes, I'm going to emphasize on it because it is one of the best deals I've seen Kicks offer in a very long time. Now, a few of you, as you've already had to deal with, have had problems with purchasing it, or more specifically being rewarded all of it, or if you buy more than one of it. But that is the time tokens. There's currently 60 days worth of time tokens available for $20. You convert the $28 in, you only get 4 days. So in total you could have up to and more than 64 days just for this one $20 package. So for once they're actually offering a decent deal in comparison to how much ships actually cost. But it's only if you fully build them, you don't have to refit them. Okay, on to the Pestilence event. Recommended prize list is actually going to go a little bit backwards, and something I failed to actually state at the beginning when I talked about it is every single one of the resource packages is available up to 99 times. Second, the drop chance for the gold boxes is extremely low because I picked up each of the ship's boxes and everything like that. Got absolutely nothing from the gold boxes, but I got a few ships from the silver boxes. Time tokens, depending on which faction you're working on, is always beneficial, and picking up both construction and refit is always going to be even more beneficial just because you can build a few partially fitted ships and then refit them, so you can get effectively 12 days worth of time for just one short amount. Well, I can't say one short amount because these are very expensive. Okay. We're going to do it based by level. If you're farming up and you know you're not going to be able to get the ship, pick up the weapons. Pick up the armor, pick up just about anything but the ships. Don't pick up the older technology unless you can work up enough for it. Okay, let's go over it like this. Pick up Nova Missile 1, then 3, then 2. And that is to ensure that you can do light fittings, fully mark upgraded fittings, and if you mixed fittings or other fittings you may have in mind. Pick up the armor level 1, level 2, again, founding in armor level 1, then level 2, again, all in favor of light fittings. Pick up Nova Cannon 1, then level 2, again for a light fitting, and then a second-hand higher tier fitting. When you actually get enough, you can pick up the ships, skip the Paragon, because if you can already build Altarian stuff, you should be able to build Umbra just as easily. So, pick up the Wraith Cruiser because thus far every single tier's cruiser from the Guardian up have just been growing more and more potent in terms of power. The Ogre Battleship doesn't seem like it'll be half bad though due to its overdrive, especially when it comes to killing off spawns, because if spawn ships count towards it, it should be able to stay active and it'll be very useful for collecting old tech for anyone like me. This is just aiming to collect ships and show them off. But the order for this one would be Wraith, Ogre, then Paragon. Again, in that order. Now, if you want to pick up the credits, that's entirely up to you. This is the Palladium munitions, and again, they are credits, so you can skip all the fitting time and everything like that with them. Explosive Echo Resistor. I've never used an explosive resistor because the vast majority of times explosive weapons just miss their intended target unless the target is stasis, in which case then they'd be beneficial. However, I see no benefit of them right now. Alright everybody, as you can see, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to make a video specifically for the event. And the easiest way to look at it is, for lower tier players, don't aim to unlock the ships, aim to unlock the weaponry, because Kickside has been notorious as of previous tiers that certain weapons just didn't show up again for way too long, and those weapons were a necessity for just about every single player that wanted to advance easily because of how overpowered they were. Yes, I'm talking about the Eclipse Driver and a few others. But, again, pick up the weapons first. Then pick up the armor, and pick up the secondary armor. And yes, that is confusing instead of saying shields and then armor, but it's just how the Umber faction's going. They're going to be a weird faction altogether, but we'll have to wait and see what the next set of ships that are released is going to be. But that's going to be it for this video, everybody. If you have anything to add to what I have said, or if you have a different recommended prize list for lower levels or anyone, feel free to share it below. If you liked the video, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, most definitely subscribe. And as always, everybody, I'll see you later.